I'm here with TOPHER right now. He is the 2013 RAW San Diego winner of Filmmaker. What's up, TOPHER?
Hey, what's going on?
So how does it feel to be the winner? You are the creme de la creme of San Diego filmmakers.
Well, I mean, it feels good. It's like, you know, like the work, your work's like recognized and everything. So it's always a great feeling, especially when you come out like on top. So yeah.
Absolutely. So what got you into filmmaking?
It was my dad and my mom. My mom always takes photographs, and my dad is always having either his like Super Millimeter 8 camera out or his home video like VHS thing. And I played with it a lot when I was a kid, and I've always kind of been interested in capturing moments of time. So it's always stuck with me. So like ever since a kid, really.
Very cool. And I've seen some of your films, and I know I love just the way that you have the music kind of mixed over the film, photography, whatever it is. So is music play a big role into your filmmaking as well?
Yeah, absolutely. It's honestly, it's my foundation. I know a lot of filmmakers, they start with the script and everything first and film everything, then put a score to it.
Yeah.
I'm the reverse of that. The music really is kind of what sets the images off in my head, and then I write the script from that. So the music is absolutely foundation to what I do.
That's very cool. And what's next for you? Where can we find you?
Well, you can find my work on Vimeo, for vimeo.com/modviz, and I will end up in Australia here in a few weeks, and I will be continuing filmmaking down under.
We are living in a water crisis.
The food chain itself, the base of the food chain is the phytoplankton, and the phytoplankton can take these compounds up. They're eaten by zooplankton, and zooplankton in turn are eaten by fish, and every step of the way the pollutants are magnified.
That's called bioaccumulation, but bioaccumulation also poses the potential for human health to be affected.
Include things like bacterial infections in your ears, and sinus infection, things like
hepatitis, staph, stomach aches,
gastrointestinal illnesses of one sort or another. I've heard of rashes of one sort or another. There's a long list.
It's an issue for you because you're going out there to have some recreation and have fun. The last thing you want to do is get sick.
It'll be that you don't want to come down here anymore. You don't want to come down. You'll have thrown away the whole ocean in front of you.
It's one of those problems that is really disconnected from individuals.
Just the general public or whatever doesn't understand how much our lives depend on the oceans. When you have a mass that's that significant, you really have to take care of it.
Lack of education with the school systems. I don't hear about it a lot with my school. There's no really classes or clubs about it.
Our task is to find those problems and fix them. It's as simple as that.
By putting them into the position, first and foremost, where they're getting people out there, and it's almost like you're learning as you're doing something productive.
Leave less of a trace of ourselves everywhere we go.
Plan how we use that land wisely so that we end up with a system that is not polluting the marine environment.
To be mindful about what am I doing that's putting things into the environment.
California with 30 million people, 80% sitting in a pavement right next to the ocean. You have to do something. You have to do something. You're not going to carve up the pavement. I have one other solution, that if you left California and took 30 million of your closest friends, we'd have the problem solved. And it's particularly difficult to hold out San Diego as being one of the most beautiful places in the world if there's runoff and people are advised not to come to it.